Hello, welcome to Reflexive Moon Tarot. I am your host, Sarah, and I will be doing a general reading for the sign Libra. So let's get into this general reading for the fabulous Libras out there. Oh, pardon me, the cat is kind of trying to get involved in the situation here. All right, we're all right. Okay, let's get into this. Here we go, the Hermit reversed. Spending too much time on your own, perhaps. This could also mean that you're not giving yourself enough time to yourself. It can go both ways when the Hermit is reversed. Either way, you're not paying enough attention to your inner sense of wisdom. You're not lighting your own way. You are possibly too dependent on someone else's activity in a way that, like, you're dependent on someone else for validation way too much. And you need to be happy with yourself and know that you're the shit. And even if you're boring AF, which you most likely aren't because you're a Libra and you can light up any kind of room, you need to understand that another person's contributions or decision-making power is not the be-all and end-all of the things. So that's the codependency of the Hermit reversed. It's also taking time to yourself and having a good time doing things without needing permission. We have the King of Cups. So there might be a person in your life, Libra, who appears to be a lover, not a fighter, but they're actually really emotionally manipulative on some level. This might be you. You might be feeling insecure and being emotionally manipulative. It is totally within your power to do so because you have a strong mind. So psychological mind trips that are of a negative nature are something that you may succumb to when your defects of character are running the show. So just be careful. And if this is another person, I think it's really important that you take care of yourself. Self-love is huge right now for a lot of people. So I don't think that it's safe to assume that you're any different. So trying to foster that sort of Gemini type of energy where you get creative about your self-love game, because it needs to come to an end, whatever negative core beliefs that you have about yourself, whatever need for validation you are submitting to. It's not going to work in your favor. What is working in your favor, though, is the fact that you have a solid plan of action and you've put your energy out and, you're basically waiting for the return. You've made some decisions, you've set some goals perhaps, and you're just kind of waiting for the turnaround to show up because it is eventually going to show up. And, it's going to be something worth celebrating. Especially with regards to energy that you are putting into building your home life. So let's see where we're coming from. Where are we coming from? We are coming from a place where we've taken some time to ourselves and done some soul searching. So maybe you are kind of stuck in soul searching mode. It's entirely possible. But either way, either you're stuck in self-searching mode or you've done some work to overlook your situation and decide what type of change that you want to make, what type of plan of action that you want to take. Moving forward, though, this is tricky. We have the Seven of Swords. So I'm not sure what your plan of action is, but there's possibly someone who's plotting against you. If it's somebody within your close circle, it's definitely this person. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is reversed. So your attitude is, it's really toxic. It's either you're really letting this king run your show when they basically have no business, like you're giving up your power, or you are taking power. You're taking someone else's power. You're interfering with somebody else's, the structure of their surroundings, with how they function in it. You might be interfering quite a bit. So you're really like not in a good place emotionally. And you're trying to even smear, like this is kind of smear campaign type of energy. So just be careful. This is like bad news, Libra. I'm not sure what type of vendetta you have against somebody, but I think that in the end, you should just choose you and move on. That's my sound advice. The way that people see you also is that you are emotionally immature. So if it's you that has like a sinister approach, or if you're being malicious, if your intentions are malicious, then like you need to get honest with yourself. Because if it's you with the malicious intentions, this turnaround may be something that you don't actually want. It may explode. If it's this person's intentions, this basically means that you need to mature up and take care of yourself, because the type of hold that they have on you is really toxic, and it's not going to put you in a place of strength. It's not going to put you in a good path in terms of your career, and also with your health. Most importantly, it's going to impact your health. So you really kind of need to boss up and create a system, or be solid in some type of system that's sustainable. Like, can you function on your own? If this is a person that you are sharing your life with and they were gone in a day, how would you survive? Are you dependent on them, or can you fix your shit and deal? You're afraid of cutting your losses and walking away. You don't want to have to do that, or maybe you hope to actually do that. Maybe you're starting to come up with some type of exit plan. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So that grounded health energy is going to, like, you're really missing out on that energy that is required to put into your career and finances. And I honestly, I feel like this is health. This is all draining the health. Let's just clarify this Ace of Pentacles. What can Libra do? Getting grounded is usually my first go-to. We have Strength reversed, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have the capacity to move away from the situation. I really think that you have to start being your own boss, because the Knight of Pentacles still requires a certain level of permission. They take orders, right? But this knight has a lot of energy. This knight is able to, it really, really cares about their home. They are protective of their family. They're like the knight in shining armor for the domestic realm, basically. And they're a hard worker. They're very consistent. They're really all around like a solid individual. Just energy and focus are kind of lacking at the same time. It's hard to get them focused and putting a whole bunch of energy into a project simultaneously. So moving up into that queen energy is where you need to begin. How are you going to boss up and queen up or king up your life at this time? How are you going to tame or at least release? How are you going to find balance with your strength? So if you're the tyrant, how are you going to tame that controlling beast? If you're the one who's submitting far too often and seeking validation constantly, how are you going to unleash your inner beast and fight for you? So with that, Libra, thank you so much for checking out this reading. If it resonates, please do hit that like and subscribe and share. Leave a comment in the description box, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.